Wait. I know what you're thinking. That this guy clearly doesn't know how to clip on his mic. Running ads online has actually never been easier. If you're looking to grow your YouTube channel, promote your business, sell a product, just get more engagement, I'm gonna show you exactly how to run ads in this video. I always thought ads would be helpful, but I never knew how to do it. It seemed complicated. I wasn't sure if it'd be worth the investment. In today's video, I'm gonna walk through exactly how I run ads to grow my YouTube channel. And don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just kindly ask, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because it really helps. If you guys need to click off to go watch a pranking video or some basketball highlights, I get it. But if you have 5 minutes, make sure to stick with me because I'm gonna show you how simple it really is. I'm gonna walk through the return I've seen on my investments, and then finally answer the question, is it really worth it to run ads to promote your YouTube channel, your business, gain attention to your brand, whatever you wanna do. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I messed up the audio on the first run, so now we're running it back. Let's go ahead and jump in the screen now. Okay, what's up guys? Apologies if the audio sounds a little off here. I had to implement the mic here, but I'm going to show you exactly how to run ads on Sprizzy.com, what I've run. We're going to run one, and then I'm going to show you the performance of them so far. So what you do, go to Google and then go to Sprizzy.com. This is what it looks like. Once you log on, you'll just log on here. I already made an account. It's completely free to make an account. And note, they're not paying me anything to show you guys this. It's something that I learned that I wanted to show you guys because I found help with it and my channel has grown fast because of it. So we'll jump in. This is my email if you guys want to hit me with any solicitation notes. I usually send those out all day, so feel free to hit me with those or not. So you get in here to your campaigns. So these are all the campaigns I've run. So here are all the different videos that I've run, and this is the amount that I've put into them: 55, 80, 110, 50, 50. And depending on the amount you put in is how many views you're going to get, guaranteed views. I think it's the viewer has to watch it for at least 30 seconds. So we're gonna walk through now, and this is the one I ran on the last one until we had audio issues. So apologies if it sounds a little different here, but it's pending reviews. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go back through this. I'm gonna show you guys how I set it up. So once you log onto here, you'll just press promote a new video, and you'll go on here, and I've already tied my channel to it right here, Trent Dressel. You'll pick a video. So let's do my most recent one, be great at anything with these 3 principles. I think I screwed up on the naming because it hasn't been a very popular video. I should have named it the most underrated athlete in America that nobody talks about. Joey Chestnut is an absolute legend. But what you'll do is you'll click on the video, and when you're watching videos, I'm sure you see these pop up all the time, but there's these different ads and you can't avoid them. So essentially what we're doing is we're targeting our video to people who are our target audience. I'm going to show you guys what that means. And if you just run usual Google ads, you may not hit the spot. It may be a little cheaper, but this is a bit more expensive, but you know you're getting it where you want to be, and you're on YouTube right there. So you can promote your videos to gain subscribers, and that's my goal. You can also try and get like and comments, website views, page likes, apps installs. If you're selling a product or have a blog and you want to get traction to it, this could be a good area. But you could let Sprizzy build it, or you could build it yourself. Essentially what we're going to do, we're going to build it ourselves here. So you just take the name, that's what I put as headline, and description 1. So these descriptions are technically 1 sentence, so you can just do that right there. We're not actually going to run this one because we've already put 50 in the last one. This is what you do. You set it up right here. You can put whatever you want for the description. Pretty simple. Budget. So here are the countries. I usually just lower it just to the US because that's what I'm in and that's my target audience. Here are all the tags I already have in the video. And maybe we want to do Joey Chestnut. So this, I'm still figuring this out, guys. So this is just essentially an additional keyword. I would probably put like how to get better at skills, how to learn things fast, etc., but I'm just going to do Joey Chestnut. And then you go to budget. So what it is you know what it's going to look like, and you put in the budget. They try and get you to spend the $100 and you get an extra 10%. I usually just do 50. Start date, I do it immediately, and then normal, and then you'll save and continue. And then what you'll do is I already have my card uploaded on there, so you would just press process payment. And next thing you know, the ad's running. It takes, and here are all the campaigns once it's running. So I started running this one, it's pending review. Usually takes 24 to 48 hours to start running, so you want to do it a little bit in advance. So what happens when you start running them? So you're guaranteed to get all these views, but do these views correlate to subscribers like we want? So when we jump on my YouTube page here, this is my home page right here, In Search of Ultimate Freedom. I'm trying to get that freedom, guys. This is my page right here, and I have TubeBuddy. It's a pretty helpful little free download that shows your views, and you can look at subscribers. And the first advertisement I ran was right around June 16th, and we can see right around that time is this inflection point of when it starts going up. I go from getting 100 to a couple dozen to 100 or so. I was even down to 16 views in a day. Now it's like a couple hundred views every day, even on a bad day. And then 12,000 views, 800 in the last 30 days, subscribers, 154. And when we start to dive in, go to YouTube Studio, we're gonna look at our deeper analytics here and dive in and see what this really means. So when we jump in here, guys, loading, something that's cool is you can go to channel analytics, and the two things you wanna watch out for the most are watch time and views. And you can really break it down based on videos, but what we're gonna look at is just overall measure the performance of running these ads. So within the last 20 days, the last month, this is how many views I have, and compare that to the last 365 days and see how disproportionate the spread is between the last couple days versus the last year. The majority of the views are in the last 28 days. As we can see, I was average, slowly growing, and then I started running ads, and next thing you know, I had these massive increases like that. So clearly, it's helping my channel grow. Clearly, I'm getting more watch time. And I'm going to share something a little bit later in the video. I think it's helpful and this is useful, and it's cool to do this to get additional views, and it looks like you have more clout. But I'm going to share a free way that I think is more effective. But overall, this is cool. This is how you run them. I hope this was helpful. Jumping back to the camera with you guys. Let's go. Appreciate you guys sticking with me to this point. Is it worth running advertisements? So I've run a couple advertisements, spent about $430, and here's the bottom line. So as a small YouTuber who is far away from monetization, I think it is worth it to an extent at this point because it's helping me gain subscribers and views at a quicker pace than otherwise. And that's ultimately what you're trying to do as a small YouTuber, just grow to that 1,000 mark, because it's harder to get to 1,000 subscribers than it is to go from 5,000 to 10,000. So I do think it's worth it. It does cost a lot of money, but fortunately I make a lot of money doing software sales, so I'm comfortable with it since this is just a fun hobby and I like getting it out there. Is it worth it the more advanced you get? And I don't necessarily think it is unless you're trying to sell a course or a product, because when you eventually do monetize, you get paid between $3, $5, $15 for every 1,000 views. And essentially with Sprizzy, I'm paying $50 for like 1,000 views. So when you do the math there, it's certainly not worth it. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. So I always try and keep the long-term perspective in mind. It's easy to get impatient and want to grow faster and just toss money at a problem. But ultimately, you just got to focus on making good content. I don't know if this content is even good. It's just what I enjoy making. So I hope you guys like watching. Think about someone like Joe Rogan, who says he's never advertised at all. He just got bought out by Spotify for 100 million. He gets, I think, 190 unique downloads per month on his podcast, which is absurd. And he hasn't advertised at all, and he's gotten to that point. So it just shows that any of us can get to that point. We just need to keep going through the ups and the downs, and it's easy to get caught up on what other people are doing and what you think, how your stuff is. It doesn't matter, just keep going. Side tip on YouTube growth. So it's a little bit diluted because you can pay for the advertisements and get people to watch and hopefully subscribe. But a more effective method that I've found is just finding other people in your niche, industry, whatever, people that make videos similar to yours. Go find their channel, leave a thoughtful comment on it, and then hopefully they then see that comment and then come to your page, leave a thoughtful comment, and subscribe back to you, assuming you subscribe to them. And I'm always subscribing to you guys, just so you know. So do that as a tip, and it actually will help you grow your channel quite fast. And I found that to be more effective than paying for advertisements, and it's completely for free. Really appreciate you guys watching. Go crush it this week. Thanks again.